Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of the Loud House exclusive video, keys to the game and final prediction for this week's game. And what a game it was last week. I mean, were you expecting the Washington Redskins to lose to the Minnesota Vikings the way they did? I know we weren't. I mean, I predicted the Redskins to win. I guess I'll have to start predicting them to lose every week and maybe they'll win. As we say bye-bye to the bye week, the Washington Redskins this week will host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's my keys to the game this week for the Redskins and Buccaneers. The first key has to be to pressure the quarterback. The Washington Redskins have to make sure they do a better job at getting to the quarterback than they did last week, putting pressure on whoever it is, whether it's McNown or Mike Glennon. They need to get to this guy and put pressure on him early and often. The Washington Redskins have a 43.1% conversion rate against teams on third down. That's 24th in the NFL. That's terrible. They have to make sure they're putting teams in third and long situations. Here's why. The Washington Redskins are 12th in the NFL at yards per play. They're allowing 5.3 yards per play. So if they can get teams in 6, 7, 8 and long on third down, they have a better opportunity of putting themselves in a better position at getting out of there and getting the fourth down and getting the offense on the field and hopefully getting some points up the way they did last week against the Vikings. My second key to the game: run the football this week with Alfred Morris. With Robert Griffin III back, or Bob, with Bob back on the field, Alfred Morris's production should improve. In the 2 games with Robert Griffin III on the field, Alfred Morris has had 14 carries for 91 yards against the Texans and 19 carries for 92 yards against the Vikings. They need to get this guy the ball, get him 20, 25 carries with Bob on the field. That'll help set up the run. My third key to the game: we need RG3 this week, not Bob. RG3, we saw sparks of it last week when we saw him skirt his way and skip his way out of 2 guys sacking him and get outside the pocket and get plays, making plays downfield. We need RG3, a spectacular RG3. Put all that stuff out of your head, Bob. Get all that stuff about being a pocket passer. We need the guy in 2012 to help this team win 7 straight games. And that's what it's going to take for this team to win and get to the playoffs this season down the stretch. We need RG3, not Bob. My fourth key to the game this week: no turnovers for the Washington Redskins. The Redskins are terrible when it comes to turnovers. They've given up 61 points this season off of turnovers. That's 24th in the NFL. That's terrible. On the flip side of that, when the Redskins get a turnover, they've only gotten 9 points off the turnovers they've received. That's the worst in the NFL. The key this week: the defense has got to play well, pressure the quarterback, and create turnovers. The offense has to get points production off of those turnovers. My fourth key to the game this week: my fifth key to the game this week: get the ball to Deshaun Jackson. This guy's a playmaker. Get the ball in his hands. Make some things happen. 90% of the time, get the ball downfield. Run some end arounds. Do something, but make sure Deshaun has an opportunity to get his hands on the ball and does something with the ball and makes plays this week. That leads me to my final score and final prediction. I'm predicting again the Washington Redskins are going to lose. I don't think the Washington Redskins are going to be able to get turnovers. I don't think they're going to be able to run the football. I really don't think the Washington Redskins are going to do well at pressuring the quarterback this week. My final score is going to be Tampa Bay 28, the Washington Redskins 24. Make sure you follow The Loud House on Twitter @In The Loud House and follow us on Facebook. We'll be back next week. Chris Dowdell. You are in the Loud House.